The Star Trek Picard Season 3 trailer for the New York Comic Con came out a few weeks ago, and I've been wanting to talk about it. They have other trailers too that have came out for Season 3, but I gotta say Star Trek Picard Season 3 looks very promising. It's finally looking like everything we as fans have wanted since the beginning of Star Trek Picard. All of the TNG characters back together again. Call it fan service, call it whatever, I truly don't care. We want to see our favorite characters back together for one last ride. And it is appearing, from what we can see in the trailer, that's what we're going to get. Now, I don't want to get my hopes up because trailers can be quite deceiving. They can pull a big old bait and switch on us and we get a full story about Rafi and about how great she is. I would be upset, and how upset so many other fans would be. I'd honestly be fine if she doesn't even show up this season, or even 7 of 9. They're going to be in it, and that's fine. But I hope they're just supporting characters at most, nothing more than that. Because if this is truly the final season of Star Trek Picard, it better focus on Picard and the rest of the TNG crew. It's no secret that this is more than likely the last time they're all going to be together, so let's make it the best that it can possibly be. I mean, this is probably the last time we're going to see Riker and Troy and Picard and Worf and Geordi and, to an extent, Data all back together one last time. And I'm really hoping that the writing for this season is much improved, because the first 2 seasons, I gotta admit, just aren't the best. They truly aren't. Are there good moments? Yes. But as an overall story for the first 2 seasons, not the best. But season 3 here, I hope they tell a compelling and heartful story about our favorite characters. And to be a bit of a pessimist here, I am fully expecting to be disappointed in one way or another. I really hope I'm not. But again, the track record hasn't been too good with these new Trek writers. Between Discovery and Picard, the first 2 seasons, not too good. Strange New Worlds, that's been pretty good. So I'm hoping some of those writers helped write season 3 of Picard. But my goodness, was it awesome to see Worf back on screen and Geordi back on screen with Riker and Troy and Crusher. I forgot to mention Crusher earlier. That's my bad. But man, how awesome is it to see them? It truly is great. And I'm hoping that the threat that they're going to go up against is worthy of all of them coming back together. So from what the trailer says, what gets Picard, Riker, and at least Troy out and about is to go find Crusher, because she sent a distress signal to Picard. So he kind of gets the band back together to go try and find her. And I think that's when Worf gets roped into it, and Geordi obviously does too eventually. Again, I hope the villain or foe is worthy of the TNG crew coming back together one last time. I know that they already burnt the Borg and that they've gone in a very interesting route with the Borg, but just think how cool it would have been if they've not talked about the Borg at all this entire time, and like the Borg is back, and that is what they have to go against one last time. That's not going to happen, of course, but that would have been pretty cool to see. And a couple little teasers at the end, we see Moriarty coming back, reprising his role. I don't know what they're going to do with Moriarty. I really don't. I'm very interested to see how that's going to all play out, because they could go in a million different directions. And of course, at the very end, we get a little teaser of seeing Brent Spiner back as Lore. So Lore is still up and kicking after all this time, and it will be quite interesting to see where Lore is psychologically at this time. Is he still a bad guy? Has he kind of found, some goodness in him, and he kind of tries to help the TNG crew out? I don't know. We truly don't know at this point. Regardless, it's going to be really cool seeing Brent Spiner back as Lore, and of course, I don't know Moriarty's actor's name, but that actor returning to play Moriarty after all these years is really cool. But to not drag out this video too long, season 3 of Picard looks promising. Plain and simple, it does. I'm hoping that this is the best season of Star Trek Picard. It doesn't have to do a lot to be the best season, so I'm really hoping it is, especially with them rolling out all the TNG characters that we have been wanting to see this entire time. I hope they don't disappoint. I truly don't. Make this an epic conclusion for all of our favorite characters from the next generation. I really hope they don't drop the ball on this one. But with that said, what are your thoughts on Star Trek Picard Season 3 as of right now? Do you also think it looks promising? Let me know down in the comment section below. And while you're down there, if you can like the video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. Until next time, guys, everyone have a great day. Thanks for watching.